Start to play.
Welcome guys, today we are hopefully sprinting to our finish at the 9 dan with a new account, and then we're gonna do lessons afterwards. Um, all good, all good. Yeah, okay. We need 5 games. We need to win 5 in a row. I just hope it's not 6 in a row. 5 in a row. Okay. 5 in a row, we have an hour and a half. Um, let's see if we can do it. Harry here. Okay, that's interesting. We're for sure we are not gonna let him um, get this connecting sente, so Harry underneath. Everything is reasonable. What's going on with other streams today? European Student Championships. Very interesting there. Very good to see that. Baduk Bomb is streaming as well. Glitchy stream, huh? Baduk Bomb has a glitchy stream. It's okay. So who plays in the European Student Championships? Fordan Andrei Kralik, Frederick Schlatner. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can capture the corner. Plan is to Hane, and then upon the double Hane, can Atari first and then connect and then double Hane into the corner. One eye captures the no eye if all goes well. Okay. Wow, opponent saw that? That's kind of crazy. So he's saving the corner, but this is very good for white. I can't believe he saw that. What a good C. What a good C from the opponent. Okay. Get this in the ko. Double Hane for the advanced ko threat. Okay, great. Here, connect, peep, and then net him somehow. Okay. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Let's do it. I think we have to. This ko is always a possibility, so that may not be the best. May not have been the best. Alright, because of that ko, we Atari'd this. Hopefully that's okay. Wow, Dallin, you're up very early today. Dallin is on the East Coast in America, so I guess it's not too early. I did want to wake up earlier, but this is this is what I can do at most. So I guess. Okay, let's see if we've captured him here. Hopefully. Today, I normally wake up around 4 to 5. I think Dallin has told me that at some point before. Waking up at around 4 to 5 a.m. That was told to me before. Okay, just straight up capture, and then the rest is gonna follow. The keystones are being captured. Should be okay. The next move is here. Great. Great. Next move, capture this. Jump in to capture this group, maybe. Okay, don't give him anything. Don't give black anything. Okay, so far we're on pace, of course. But this is a no komi game, and the opponent could always drag this on. Just gonna capture this one. Capture one of the two groups. The key is lightning fast. Everything is connected here, so everything is super thick in the corner for white. So as long as we wrap around on the outside, this will not be a bad result. And if it's not a bad result, then it's a good result. Okay. Great. Any more resistance? More resistance. Black resists. Atari from the outside makes a lot of sense. Extend to maintain the connection makes a lot of sense. This move is Sente for the life, so unfortunately he has survived. Of course not in Sente, but he survived. And the game is gonna go on for a little bit. Which is very not planned. Invade more on the bottom. Counterattack this group. I do realize some of my moves may seem a little bit aggressive. Some may even call this over-aggressive. But that's okay. We pulled back. We pulled back and defended the cutting point, just as we were discussing the aggressiveness. This is gonna be fine. Just gonna connect and destroy. Okay. Great. Then we're planning to cut. Okay. Okay. Everything is going to be captured, and from the outside, not from the cut point, all the way from the outside. Yes. Yes. Everything is surrounded and captured. Great. Sorry, Dallin. No reviews today. We're short on time. It will have to be another time. I think how do we do this? Gonna redeem all the points. How do we do that? Requests. The row bits. Review requests. It was something like review requests. You would have just said that I can't read well. Ha! Aha! Okay. I think I'm close. Review requests. Yes. Connected there. Latest requests. Reject. No, this one is a reject. The previous one was a complete. Great. Great. There should be some channel points sent back, which is all good. All right, opponent resigned. That was a pace that we really hoped to achieve. In other news today, finals of one. Finals of the Lanka World Championships happened yesterday. The first round, we may catch up later to see how the second and third rounds go. Okay, this guy dodged. And Shen Jinsou made it to the final round. Good news. But he lost. He lost in the final round. In the first round of the finals. A rare occasion, a rare sight nowadays. Shen Jinsou losing. Okay, good. This is how the game looks at the end there.
Start to play.
Okay. Hopefully this guy plays very, very quickly. Come on, yes. Good. No. Didn't sign up all these dodgers. Dodging Go players, that's not good for our for keeping up the speed. But maybe play matchup. That's good. A quick match and I'm a little baffled. All the dodgers, maybe they're because my record at 8 dan is no longer a very impressive record. So okay, my record at 9 dan is pretty impressive at I think 15-5. So first let's see what happens in the end. So the group, half of an eye, is gonna have to capture this, cut, and then make the second eye. Okay, there goes the resign. But what about this move? I see. This is just a black will never stick into here. Very interesting. Auto match is still going. So black is alive. This is an eye for sure, and now white has to capture this or connect here and fight the Liberty fight. Connect Atari Sente. So after the connect and then connect, this Atari Sente. Okay, I take it black can live.
to play.
Okay, great. 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 All right, headbutt. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, right. So white was gonna lose on liberties on the inside. Connect this, throw in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like 6 liberties. Okay. 6 liberties isn't gonna be enough to fight a group here. There's 4 over here already, so okay. Group is dead. Game is over. It seems like in our haste, we didn't check out the opponent, but that's okay. Fox seems to be a little bit stuck, so not gonna be able to check it out anyways. Too much aura. Too much aura. What? Too much strong player aura, I guess. That's what I guess. But this really does not bode well for our speed run. This really doesn't bode well. Bad bodings. Okay, let's see if we can get some gains here. Doesn't seem like we could actually. Doesn't seem very promising. Atari and then connect is very strong. Damn it. Okay, we have been fought back. Kirkland subscribed. Oh, Kirkland is watching. Oh, great. Wait, is that what happened? No. Thank you and or me followed. Thanks. And welcome. This guy wanted to maximize this thing, which is deeply good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're clearly losing to this guy as of this moment. Corner just died for free. Again, not a good, what you call it, omen for what's to come. Made some territory. Thank you and or me is a first time chat. Didn't realize that. Okay. Hello, Mr. Z. Hope things are going well for you and for everyone. Thank you. I think so. We'd be happier if we could complete this journey to 9 Dan in the quickest pace we can think of. But it's not all that promising from the looks of this game. Ops Ike, welcome. So first we're gonna, my cell phone is broken, so I set up another version of my original username. Ah, very interesting. Very good and very well done there. Okay. Interesting. So the plan is to Atari from the back, but I think we can't. Gonna have to Atari from the inside. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Mostly because of this. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Atari on the outside. Connect this for the corner. Is that big enough? That may not be big enough for co standards. Let's see. I think we have to connect, which is very bad. Hey, how is it going? So far, we've had a win, which is a step in the right direction. But this game does not appear to be going that well. But maybe we can make it work. We need to connect on the bottom soon. I'm gonna try to connect in the most proper way. So we're positively losing now, for sure. Can't even go block. So the corner is gonna be his. Okay, we're gonna survive in the corner. Should have Atari'd first. This Atari now is no longer that Sente. I've watched you for years. Yes, I know. That's good. Welcome back with a new phone. He's deliberating to continue attacking or he's continued to attack. Okay, one Sente. Do we dare to play a second Sente? I don't think so. We're just really losing this fight. Period. Trying to get some more resources here. To win this game, it's gonna take a lot of craftiness. We're behind by about 20 points or so, we estimate. 20 points. So it's going really bad. Fixed this, so we also have to fix ourselves. 40 points for black. How do we combat 40 points for black here? 3-3 first. $15, $20. We have like 25 points. But everything black has played is so proper. It's very crazy. Except this one move. But it's not so bad. I've played that move before. Oh man. If we lose one game, the journey to 9 dan would be basically totally reset. And we'd basically have to play another very long string of games with a long string of corresponding victories to reach 9 dan. Alright. Wow. So calm now. Why is he so calm? He was so aggressive earlier. Now he's so calm. It's a terrible, terrible sign. Terrible sign, guys. Some kind of cut against this center. Okay, we can't just let the group die like and get cut, so play it this way. He's trying to first get some strengths on the top and then fight in the middle, getting ready for this cut. Okay, so we sideways turned to try to maintain as much of this as possible, but noticeably this is not. We may hold on over here, but it's not going well. Yeah, here comes the cut. A Hane move. Okay, gives us a little bit of cuts to work with, but this is really not much. See if we can get another move in Sente. Some kind of wedging cuts over here. But I can already see that this is not working very well. We have connected, but he has an eye, which could be a killer here. Damn it. We're simply losing. Keep that, okay. Did we build up enough to be okay? Really don't know. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 points or so for black. 55 or so. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. I hope we built up enough. It's really hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Oh, this is huge. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. He even saw all of this? That's crazy. Tari. This move has gotta be the biggest. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, almost 60. Difficult. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Let's see if our little trick is gonna work. Unfortunately, I don't think so. He connected. He connected, guys. But still, I don't think we are gonna find a second coast thread. We need more than one. Good call for black to fix the coast thread. Shit. 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 No. Oh, no.
Someone invites you to play.
Fox is preventing me from checking out this guy's record. He played so fast and he played so well. All right. Officially now we're like 11 wins away from 9-10. That's crazy. Okay. 14 and 13 and 7. And wins to 9-10. 11. Ah. And it doesn't seem like some legitimate losses, and can't believe we lost legitimately to this guy. We would have played this any other. I don't think we could have done, given that we made some mistakes in the game, which is inevitable. I don't think we could have played much better than this. Yeah, the last fight, the fighting in the middle, losing that group. Yeah. Very sad. And I can't believe, the amount of dodgers and the I can't believe there's just so little games, even at 8-dan in this time. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, we log down to our regular account. See if we can have a better shot getting games at 9-dan.
Start to play.
That last game was really tough. We need to get a classic matchup again. What are the chances to convince Andy to play you on Fox? For all we know, Andy might already be playing on Fox, but I don't know his new accounts. Yeah, Andy hasn't played AGA tournaments in a couple of years, but he did play in 2022. So it's been 3 years. What about real games today? When will we get to see 8-dan games? Oh, I see, because we played 2 7-dans and we lost to the last 7-dan. last game. So, oh man, that last game was really tough. I mean, maintained a super high level level of gameplay, and okay, we're gonna play a little bit far off. That was quite good, quite good. Anyways, we're back at 9 dan now. Hopefully, we have a better time at 9 dan. Unlikely though. You guys know how it is. Usually you lose a lot at 9 dan, and then usually you lose a lot at 9 dan, and then you fall to 8 dan, and things still do not go well. When you don't do well at 8 dan, losing to some 7 dans, that never goes well. OPSIK, thanks for the follow, Ike. Do you still study life and death, or are you primarily playing games these days? I'm primarily playing games these days. Yeah, I life and death is very famous for determining your skill level, basically. Like whoever is stronger at life and death is usually better at the game. Unfortunately for me, a lot of my opponents nowadays, they've all had some formal training, and formal training always includes life and death. I forgot to say hello, nice to meet you to this guy, which means we just hiked the chance of the botting. Yeah, that helps, but it's still rare to be in the chat always at the same time. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately I've had to play and fight against people who have likely stronger life and death skills than I do, which is very, very unfortunate, but that's okay. That move may not have been this move may have been very, very important. Well, it's not super strong here, but it's also not weak here. So the right hand side white is okay. We're gonna Hane there near the end of the game when everything else is settled in the middle of the board. The bottom white is rapidly making it much, much stronger than before. So that's no good. I'm gonna extend back and just strengthen this. Next move is peep over here. So white goes for the first peep. We can extend at least once, so this peep may not have been a very good idea for white. But who knows, if white hanes, that may be okay too. In any case, getting white... we thought white was gonna extend in, so and the move was to extend. If white extended back, the move was definitely not a press. But that's okay. I don't think we lost very much over here. This asking move now is no longer worth it. There's a connect underneath. Have to strengthen ourselves. 30 points for white seems like a lot, so feels like we have to make a very big territory here. And we're making a pretty big territory. I don't know if this extend is any good. Place here, probably not very good. Okay, we're surrounding a very big territory, and let's see if white, see what white does. Okay, yeah, the press seems like a normal course, like a normal, of course you're gonna press kind of move. Greedy move is to extend one more, but we're gonna jump, sort of fight us out. I don't know if this will be any good, but anyways, we're surrounding a much smaller territory, but this is 4th and 5th line, so it's still very, very efficient. And once, I was gonna say, once we get to play that, then we're still very, very much, you know, white is still not alive, basically. And let's see what white does now. Honey is very strong, but right now the top is already being made, so the damage is gonna only occur around here. So extending back here and making this group super strong is very important. 35 points for white. We only have 10, so hopefully we can make 35 points just on the top. So the game is definitely kind of close. It's definitely not like well in one player's favor. Okay. Oh, Colton Brown. Corner is a 5-stone shape. Corner is 5-stone shape. Okay. Strongest move definitely connect with the cornerstone and then fight this ko to connect. So he played this way, he can Atari later. That prevents any of these kos from happening. So still, strongest move fights us as a ko. Right now, if white connects, then we can see the peep as a, I guess, a losing exchange, and that would be okay. It's very, very tempting to keep fighting this as a ko, and we're gonna do it actually. Just save the 2 stones. Because if white loses the ko, commits to the ko and then loses the ko, white also loses the ice spaces. So it's very, very tempting. Plus we have a ko threat with this move right here. Let's do it. Oh, the ko threat may not be much of a ko threat, unfortunately, because white can play this move as a threat. That would be some trouble. Okay, gonna play an answer move. Then we have at least 2 more ko threats, unless white resolves the ko. I don't think white is gonna resolve the ko, so white's gonna cut and then extend. Interesting. What if we play the Atari? Oh, right, no Ataris. We have to play this move as a ko threat, so no Atari here. We have 1 more ko with this push. At this point, I think if the 2 stones get captured, we let that go. The top is very, very big now, and there's no aji with this kind of move is no longer sente, so I don't think there's too much aji over here over there. This move is gonna be a sente move, and after this one we are gonna be out of ko threats. This slightly loses, but I think that's okay. This was a great code thread. It didn't lose anything. We figured for the push from the inside out, which loses a lot. Of course, it's a 9 then, so it's not gonna do that. Okay, great. He's gonna spend 2 moves saving the middle group, and we're gonna connect. Great. Right here. Okay, then we're gonna fix the corner. This move also fixes the side a little bit. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. 45 points seems like a lot, but it may not actually be a lot. 45 points on the top. We're using that one group to fight, to balance out all of these white positions. And later, when the middle is no longer big, we're gonna play the honey move and live on the side. I think that's gonna happen actually. Why don't we do it right now? Now, well, if he jumped, then the attachment is peep is begging to be played, so we played it. So this honey move. Why don't we do it now? Let's play the jump first, defense, this move, and then Atari, and then turn. That should make this very, very safe. Ideally, we want to push and cut this after this move. We want to push and cut that. May not be able to get to it, but that's okay. Maybe we can get to it now. Okay. We can go into the corner and we can block. That's going to keep this safe, hopefully. Kirby says, are you thinking of whether you have enough threats or you just go for it? Yeah, both. So codes are the most complicated things in Go, and several considerations. One is, of course, can you win the ko? And second, is it worth it to win the ko? Sometimes the ko is so worth it that you can just play the ko even if you're losing the ko, because picnic kos can be lost without any severe repercussions. So the last one was definitely not a picnic ko. That was definitely a ko that we needed to win there. And so that then you do have to make sure you have enough ko threads and things like that. So yeah, this is a push, and it's getting out of hand, this ko. We're gonna push and do a exchange. Yeah, this last Atari and that turn, both of them I think should have been here. Maybe the turn was okay, but this is a lot of territory we're giving white here, along with a super thick shape. 45 points, 50, 60. We have 60 points. So if we can capture this corner, we would have 80 points, which is 80 points is really a lot. Okay, he plays here, so we're gonna extend. This is gonna be a ko later to survive, basically. Okay, keeps the corner territory. Oh no, this is not a ko. What are we thinking? Okay. This. So capture, you can play on the outside. Okay, so this is really, we've lost a lot of ground on the right. But 80 points should be enough to tackle any problems that we may have on this board. This move, this capture, and then with this Atari, maybe this move ends up in a Sente. We can even push one more time. Get rid of opponent territory. This is a bit of a troubling spot. Okay, in the game we really zoned in on fixing any potential weaknesses with the turn. Turn we're gonna extend back. And so we're definitely going for running away with the game on points. Trying to win on points now. Hopefully this nets us some kind of a ko here, and because this is already over 20 points, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. So white will have some sort of enough to fight against black if nothing happens here, if nothing good happens here. I also think 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. White does have to fight through the ko to capture, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yes, that's a good thing. Just gonna, fight the ko basically, and it's a tight ko, which is good. It's a no step ko, in other words. So we're positively doing well in the game now. This one, right? Yes. Okay, low ko threats are the best ko threats. And then we can like headbutt here, play this jump, all kinds of stuff are good ko threats to come. This is a picnic ko because we don't lose anything at all. And so this is a very, very easy ko to fight and win now. So we're good. Good. Yeah. White was forced to resolve the ko, but by having these sentes on the outside itself, we've expanded our territory on the upper side to capture is very big, but I think we're gonna bully him a little more to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 points, which is very, very good. Yeah, we bullied him a little more, destroyed more territories there. 50 points, 60, 65, 75, 80 points or so. 10, 15, 25, 30, 85. White's got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So a huge victory now. Not a close game anymore. And very relieved to still be winning at 9 dan after losing to all those 7 dans. Or losing at 8 dan. Gonna play this ultra safe peep. Then play here, and then play a move here. This move should ensure that everything is safe on the outside. Maybe we should just go for this. I think we just went for that. Are you winning, sir? Yes. Elephant's Eyes always asks, are you winning, sir? He gets at a very central point in the Go game, which is the difficulty of telling who's winning and who's losing. This difficulty is exactly what kept the Go AIs at bay for all those years until AlphaGo came out with and so this really forced the AI world to so Go was the holy grail to all AI development, because of this, the inability to tell who's winning the game, um, which is the most interesting and good part of Go, or interesting and hard and deep and profound and fun part of the game. So we're 15 and 5, very very strong, very strong record at 9 dan. We're losing a lot of games at 8 dan, but that's okay. It's not like we treated the 8 dan games the same way we treated the 9 dan games, so that's reasonable there.
Someone invites you to play.
Okay, so this game was pretty good. Since this is a 9 dan game, we're gonna do a bit of reviews. Can you beat Jeff? Who is Jeff, Morgan? Oh, who is Jeff? Who is Jeff? Let's play. This guy might want to play again. Let's just play this guy again. Oh shit. That's okay, it doesn't lose much. Who is Jeff, Morgan? Oh, GG. So I think we'll play one more game here. Who is Jeff? There's one Jeff who is from Europe who teaches a lot of super top strong European amateurs and used to teach some European professionals, which means I'm super jealous of him. My students are nowhere close to those players' levels. Although I shouldn't say that. I have a couple of students who are close. And yeah, so Jeff Su from Northern Europe. I don't know. He has probably, because Jeff, I think he doesn't play Go tournaments much anymore. So just for the sheer fact of this, I think should be able to beat Jeff. But you know, the key thing about Jeff is not how good he is at Go. The key part about Jeff is he's able to get so many super strong top students, and I'm super jealous of him. And in that respect, because Go really is about teaching for me now. As a professional player, I don't get any what do you call it, salary or anything like that. My Go helps me a lot. Just like you guys, Go is a fun thing to play for me. And different from you guys, I'm able to make a little bit of income playing Go. And so most of my Go, like how it helps me directly now as an adult, is in the lessons and the students that Go gives me. So in that respect, Jeff, by having these super strong students who really look up to him, is I'm super jealous of Jeff there. I'm super jealous of Jeff there. What is your method of teaching? Finland, my bad. Yes, Jeff is up there, Northern Europe. What is your method of teaching? I combined a lot of my Go understanding, or my how to play Go, how to win in Go and stuff. I have a few lectures on that. I have between 5 and 10. So those are summaries of how to play the game of Go with my games and professional games, AlphaGo games, things like that. They're geared towards helping you understand the game, and to figure out AI and help you use AI in your games. So they're designed to really help. And of course, I also do teaching games and game reviews and playthroughs, walkthroughs basically. So guided gameplay, guided teaching games basically. So yeah, I do that. I do try. I do try very hard to teach good stuff, and I design all my teachings to be complementary, or like they should, like if you have other sources of learning, which is always recommended, they're supposed to work well together. So yeah, I do try very hard to teach you guys good stuff. Okay, Black has basically committed to a lot of a very strong set of plays here. Ideally, we would end the game now with this netting move, but the netting move is very, very dangerous. But it's so attractive, couldn't help but play the netting move. Probably survivable if things go wrong, and it could be very, very good if it goes right. Okay. Morning, Mike and chat. Can you make a living in Go, or do you have a job? Yes, as all Western NA and EU Go players, professional Go players, I have a day job, and except a few who started a Go school, I can't make a living from Go. I have a regular job. Go is my second job, and Go is my second job, and I can survive, barely survive, scratch together a living from Go, but with my regular job, I have like a reasonable living. I'm able to make a reasonable salary and everything now. And so altogether, yes, but I can't make a living from just playing Go. Oh, or teaching Go, or not yet, or yeah, because there's one other thing, which is if I only teach Go for a living, I will probably devote a lot more time into it, and probably get many more students and so on. But it's risky. It's not for sure. Okay, capture this here. Makes a lot of sense. Great. So that's another thing that sort of the uncertainty stops me from devoting more time to have more students and things like that. But I have a lot. So Go not only helps with income, many, it helps, and secondly, it also helps me in terms of it's a tax haven, and all U.S. U.S. residents know about taxes, and so I started a shell company, which is my Go school, and it always has a lot of expenses and things like that, as you guys know. So I deduct that for tax purposes. So Go helps in terms of reducing my taxes, and it helps me to generate some income at the same time as well. So basically, I can achieve tax-free income in Go. Some of the Go income is just not reported because of cash, Venmo transactions. Secondly, anyways, yeah. So Go helps a lot in for me financially as well. So it's very good. Shell company. No, it's a real company. It's a small business, I guess. I call it a shell company because it absolutely does nothing. It's just created for tax purposes. Yeah. So maybe if you gamble on the result, it's really unfortunate that on all board games in general, it's almost impossible to make a good income by playing or teaching it. Yeah, and if there is, like Go and chess, if there is, then a lot of people do it. A lot of people play it, and then they sort of divvy up all the potential income, um, which is fine, which is very, very fine. Okay, great. Are we really gonna play this Joseki? I think we are, but this just lengthens the game back up again. 10-20. Because we really wanted to get the top. 10, 20, 30, 35 points. 10, 20, 30, 35 points. We're not that much ahead of the points against black, which is a little surprising, but I think it's true. So, a little surprising, but true. Okay. Since this move doesn't peep at the cutting point, just ignored it. This move also doesn't peep at the point, so we're just gonna jump out and allow him to destroy this. He's gonna have a hard time at this. We can always squeeze and connect underneath here for the next phase of the attack. Now we're gonna play this move to threaten the cuts more. This move threatens a cut too, but this move somehow it just felt like it did a little more on the knight's move shapes. For example, this move we have another sente there. Okay, this loses a lot, so maybe 2 points. So and we could have also connected. We should have connected. What were we thinking? Anyways, this phase of the battle definitely goes to me. Don't want to just exchange that, but maybe we have to. And that's what we did. Because this attack against this group doesn't do anything. We have a backdoor. We don't have to take the backdoor, which is even worse for black. So played something else that's kind of big. We are eventually gonna Atari, so 20, 30 points. This was what we had planned for, which is great. We're gonna just split and survive. Split and survive. Play this one, make 2 eyes here, connect to the bottom, and this should be fine. We do have this push Atari, so we have even more attacking resources, which helps out on the defense. Yes, attacking resources really help out on the defense. Do have to be careful here. This is not entirely safe. This is not entirely safe. This push is very strong. You can still cut Atari and stuff, so we have a backdoor as discussed. So we're still fine. Gonna be okay. Yeah, Ataris. So if he fixes the bottom now, yeah, it doesn't quite need it, but okay, so he plays here. This move, this move, this move. Well, these are good looking moves. Let's just go for the maximum. Oh, I think we should have squeezed. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's a good move. a good defensive move there. And so finally, black may be able to achieve something against this group. So this move now is a sente move, so we kind of have a backdoor here in any case. Fortunately, this is a good move. Maybe we don't have the backdoors that we were looking for. That would be a big bummer. If we're not able to get the backdoors we're looking for, we might just totally die here. The opponent's attacks are coming at us fierce and strong. There's a backdoor for black on the other end, which is quite shocking. I think we have to think about other things, like sacrificing the bottom for the top. This one, huh? Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Gonna capture this. Hopefully this is all sente. Then we can even get this move in sente, which would be great. Yeah, why don't we just play it? And this way maybe we don't have to give up anything. Maybe black is the one who's dead in the middle. This move. Okay. We're not afraid of the 3 stones being captured as much as the entire top being captured. So that move doesn't do anything to threaten us. We're just gonna play on the bottom. So we can play here. And can black survive underneath? I'm not sure about that. And if we get sente overall, it's just easy going after this. Just extend on the top. Everything is good. Looks like black survived. That's okay. Strongest move is Atari here, but I don't think we are gonna do that. We're gonna do our extends. Maybe save these. No, just gonna run away with the game. Just let the outside get the shell to die. That's fine. Totally running away with the game here. Not even bothering to take it back. Looks good. Just gonna block to make some more territory on the top. This should be wrapped up. Looks like black is not giving up on this. Whew, 40 points. I realized one thing, and that is this move might be a little more important than we thought. Because if black captures these three, this move might no longer be Sente for white, and then we have a backdoor here, but there's some so maybe we'll save these guys. Yeah, we're really... Do you have any tips for me to make it from 3 dan to 4 dan on Fox? Yes, a lot. Efficiency is the most important thing in the game, so try to take try to make your moves more efficient, and think about ignoring your opponent's moves and then going on to something more important. I never bother to read when I play Fox up to 6 times. I don't read anything, it's just whatever I can see in half a second, and that's it. And the how I win as without reading is I have a feel about how efficient some of my moves are, and my opponent, and familiarity, and all that good stuff. At the end of the day, I win because of this new thing I'm going to talk about, this efficiency overmatch against the opponent. By achieving efficiency overmatch, I don't have to see the results of anything, and local fighting can go wrong, and I can still, win the game because of efficiency. And also, when I have some time to read it out and figure out the solutions to everything, it just becomes easier to figure everything out that way. So try to get your stones a little more efficient, ignore your opponent's moves more, and try to accomplish everything you're doing in your game with one less move. If you can save one move in your game, that's worth 2 dan ranks, because one move is a 2-stone handicap, right? So try to do everything more efficiently. It's easier to do it when you have multiple purposes with your moves. If you have a singular purpose, it's a little harder to achieve efficiency. Okay, should I consider Tsumego, sir? Yes, too. That helps you in the ending of the fight, the killing part of the fight, or the living part of the fight. And so, as you guys may see, I probably stream and play the most number of games of any streamer, right? I'm able to play so many games at a time and not get tired, and that's because I don't think as much. So yeah, spending brain power where needed. Exactly. So it's just a feeling like this game's fighting was. So the beginning was here. When black Atari's this one, there's a second Atari here, which makes it better for white than just jumping out. Black is gonna tiger mouse or connect. No weaknesses. Right now there's a Atari and turn. It doesn't work, it's not good, but this helped out for white, first for tanuking in here, and second for starting off more Aji with this cut. This extent became Sente because of this Atari, and then so because of the ease, that Aji sort of got turned into real value for white right away. and then that allowed white to continue to snowball this into more. And here black was had a little bit of difficulty. He didn't want to just play the normal efficient shape here, probably fearing white blocking here and then just making 10 points. He played this one to get some counterattacks, but this counterattack made it less efficient for black here. It's a axe 5 shape, and this is a real axe now with a nice and proper handle. And so because of this, the efficiency, white, even though white does not win this capturing fight, but with all these inefficiencies like this empty triangle and having a blob here, this is a B2 bomber, white was able to sacrifice these, which is a loss in the fight. This is losing the fight, and be okay overall because of this efficiency. And now white invading here. So this part was not that good for efficiency because we got gote. But whatever we didn't have was, so we tanuki'd again. When black played here, we're like, okay, great. I didn't want to calculate anything where white ends up securing the capture. Just let black spend 3 moves. Should have been 3 moves because we can still capture a stone. Black spends 2 moves inside. We spent it on the outside. Should have been fine. And we tanuki'd again by playing here. Enough tanukis, and now we're pretty weak. The last tanuki was probably better spent in the middle. So we faced a little bit of a tough spot over here. But because black spent so many moves, including this one here, we ended up being able to go for a sacrifice where black is going to play here to capture white. We're going to ladder the 2 stones, and we're still going to win later. Here's some aji, but no real stuff. Black would have 55 points, we would have 10, 20, 25, 35, plus 5 with the captures, so that's 40 plus everything on the top. And so that's why in the game black was unable to reach everything. And when we played here, this was going to be a ko with this Atari, this one, and connect, maybe, and then Atari here for a ko, maybe black could find something that's super good, but in any case, we were going to capture this Atari. So black was going to capture inside, we were going to capture the 2 stones. Everything was fine. And so in the game, we tanuki'd so much and got so much value on the upper side that we sort of was able to give up the upper side again. Of course, here black could capture this and capture all of these, but it wouldn't have helped him much because that was the whole strategy. In the game, black Atari'd here, we ignored that again, and it was just he was not going to have enough territory overall. 10, 20, 30, 35 maybe, and white has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 60 versus 35. For him to have a chance, he'd have to capture these stones and make the territory on the top for 30 points. But it's going to be white's move first, so so we're going to win by 30 points. Plus, yeah, so that was it. Try to get more efficiency, and then you're going to have a very easy time at winning the game. But yes, reading will help, but unfortunately I play against opponents who all have very, very strong reading and reading training, but that's okay. I'm still able to achieve very, very good results regardless. Yeah, like you guys can see here, yeah, this is a display capture. this is my results. Just a very, very strong recent string of games from me at 9 dan without that much reading. So so yeah, you guys pay attention to efficiency. That's number one. Reading may even be number two. It's a very close thing. They sort of help each other. So reading helps your judgment and your efficiency. Efficiency helps your reading, and so on. But so let's leave it here. I'm going to go on with my lesson for today. I have more lessons in the afternoon and evening, so no more streams the rest of the day. But this was a quick one. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the games. We lost. We lost at 8 dan, but we redeemed ourselves at the 9 dan games. So see you guys next time. We're gonna go raid someone. I'm a 50-50 player at 9 dan, so don't get me wrong. This is just a recent string of good games, not anything spectacular here. Just some luck, which just makes it even more hard to take with the losses at 8 dan. So, all right, see you guys. Have a good Sunday. See you guys next time.